Hello and welcome back to Path of Exile. This is episode 5 of the Cyclone Raider series for new players, and we're just learning this and having fun through it. And it's a walkthrough, so you can play right along with us and have fun. But the last episode we left off where we set up all 3 heralds. So I hold control and it shows, so I have Herald of Ice, Herald of Ash, and Herald of Thunder. And you can stop and read each of those buffs. There we go. And I'm also running Blood and Sand in the blood form. There's sand form, like a stance, and that's the blood stance, and that does more damage. It's the more aggressive one, but it's a more concentrated area of effect. And that used up, see how it uses 25%, 25%, no, 30%. I didn't realize, I never paid attention, but that's a 30% one, and then 10%. We're at 75, 80, 90% of our mana is used up. But it's okay, because if I hold down this, sit there and attack, you can see the mana regen. It's enough, so I should be in good shape. Just in case I have that with me, but I don't think that'll be the case, so we're in good shape there. And how I pulled that off was, these help give us more mana in general, but then I grabbed these 3. And we're going to address that later, and mana won't be an issue at all, hopefully. And I took this one, these 3. And here's our current skill tree. That's life, and life, mana. These are just good attacks, projectile speed, all that kind of stuff. And this is where I'm getting the life gain on hit so that I can tank. I don't really need to use a heal potion or a mana potion now. And I can face tank almost anything. So we'll see if it gets tougher. And I'm going for this kind of stuff. I might go there, then I'll come over here, and I'm going to focus mostly on just two-handed in general, but not like two-handed sword or two-handed axe, just two-handed, so I can use any two-hander right now. And then one might specialize into swords or something as we progress, but there's a lot of good stuff around here. So that's cool. Let's continue. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I'm having fun so far, and gear-wise, just like that. We found that right at the end of the episode. That's a fun one. It actually damages creatures that are around us and increases the flask effects, the duration, so it's longer sprints by 60%, so 9.5 seconds. I can't see, I can't see the buff duration up there, the time on it. There's those. Came over to our crafting bench because we're in our hideout, and you go to your hideout just like that, click in there, and I put each item in there. The only one that could be crafted is this, and it would cost 3 of those augments, and I don't want to do it. It's for mana. We get a little bit more mana back per enemy killed. I'm okay. Or we already get that, but I don't need to put. That's the only enchant I've unlocked so far that could go on there. We're going to unlock a lot more enchants. And I just push control, make sure I'm good to go, and let's dive into this. There's my weapons. That's this. There's the blood and sand. Steel skin automatically right there. Ancestral protector. And if you could skip ahead of this. This is just for people that want to know exactly what's going on. Ancestral call. Faster attacks. Leap slam up here with faster attacks makes it smoother, so I can jump around smoother without the delay in between the jumps as much. Just makes it a smoother animation. It'll get stronger and stronger, and all these buffs are going to get stronger and stronger as well, so that's nice too. Herald of Ash, Herald of Ice, precision being worked on, and I've got all these being worked on over here in the offhand, like faster attacks. All these are being leveled up as well, because we're going to turn the quality into 20 very cheaply with a trick at the vendor. So let's put that back on. We're good to go. Let's go have fun. We're going to go into Sarn. This is Act 3. And if you guys like these videos, the best way to say, hey, make more of these or continue making more videos is subscribing or putting the thumbs up button or commenting. All that stuff tells me good stuff, keep going. And then if nobody watches them, maybe I'll play this off stream because I'm having fun. So let's go in here and see what we got. We also have access to Blood Rage. I gotta use my sprints more often. Guess I can time how long it lasts on the video. Seems to be lasting pretty long. That's one sprint. and I've got the other one, access to that. Here's the grate. We don't have a key to that yet. We're going to go look for the Crematorium. And I'm guessing it's going to be... no, not right here. Ooh, some beasts. Let's go get them. Might find something good. Did we find... We got the chromatics. Efficacy, I'll take that just in case. We'll grab this helm. Ooh, I don't like that purple stuff. Purple is usually chaos. Okay. Is this him? Wow, he kind of throws it. Yeah, we don't use it. I haven't used a mana potion and we're just tanking everything now, so that's nice. I'll take the... What? I guess I'll take this just for fun. Easy, I don't like those things. Put that there. Now we have a better one on backup, but we haven't... Oh, we just killed him, too. Our Einhart guy helped. Let's go find the other beasts. We have 3 more. There's one. I'll put the rage going thing, and I'll drop a totem down. We'll just launch on everything. Oh, gosh. I'm shocked at 15%. Yeah, we need a better weapon than this. Like a big-time better weapon. We need to double our... We're going to double our damage here in this... Come on. We might be able to vendor one. The vendor might actually have one for us. We should check. Okay, we'll check those shoes. We'll sell that. But also that's a beast, so they're going to be tougher than normal. But still, that was... I should be taking them down to about half that time. Ooh, here's a red beast. That's going to be interesting to say the least. All those hits are healing me. Each hit heals me for 10, plus a 15% chance to heal me for 200. The mana's not an issue, so we've solved our mana issues. I can just sit here and face tank. I'm running that rage. The rage is enough to keep going. And we're in good shape here, guys. Okay, we'll level all these up. And the broadaxe, we'll sell that. We'll put one of these down and try to do it. Jump away. Jump away! Because sometimes they explode too, so if you kill them in the middle of the pack, they'll explode, and that's bad, so... Oh, this is the last guy, and then we can look for the Crematorium. And there he is. Einhart's going to capture him. Mission complete. Very nice. What are we up to as far as damage goes? 472, and it goes up with the rage too if we get that with the frenzies. Let's start going. Got to get new boots with movement speed. We've got to get Onslaught very soon, so that's going to be almost 40% more movement speed right off the bat. It'll be like having one of these potions up all the time, which will be beautiful. And then when we do use a potion, it'll be even faster. And then we double that again. Oh boy, it's going to be nice. Here's the Crematorium. Good deal. And if you can't tell, I really do like this game. I enjoy it. I don't mind leveling at all. That means there's a trial. That book and that thing means there's a trial over this way somewhere. Probably not this way though. Probably not, but there's a chance. It could be all the way around here. I doubt it. No. We'll grab the other thing and then use the portal to get back to the front. So we know we got to come back in here for at least that. So I got 4 uses on my flasks, and they recharge by hitting creatures and killing them. And I'm leveling up a lot of gems too. There's a recipe. When your gem gets to level 20, what you want to do is have a backup one ready, so you have 2 gems at level 20. And you take one of them, and you put it... You see, there's going to be a fight here. We're trying to face tank this guy down right in the middle of this mess. Look at that. We're taking the damage. Come on. He's getting a little... I used a potion. I chickened out. We got that other guy right off to the right there. He was launching on us. That was a lot. We were taking a lot of damage and just face tanking it all. But we lived. That's pretty impressive. We had a lot of debuffs on us, everything. Not easy. We're a very tanky character, I would say, so far. Okay. And we'll get stronger. And we'll take this, I guess. Warhammer. What's the item level? 26. Oh, but it's only a one-hander. Oh, where am I going? Yes, I get distracted. Talking. But I do have fun with the game, so. And what do we have? Not this way. Let's get out of here. Come on, it's going to be up here. Find Tolman. Oh, I think this is it. Yep.
And that's why no one will miss.
I don't like. Oh, Tolman's in bad trouble over there. Whoa, easy. I could have died there, guys. I was really pushing my luck there. Yeah, I had a lot of debuffs on. I had the shocking. Yeah, that was a more serious fight than I gave it credit for.
Enough of this.
And then she runs. Okay, we're gonna take this first, then this. We'll take this guy out. That got serious. What did we get there? Oh, there. It's already unlocked. Really? I didn't see what it said. I was paying attention over here. We'll click on Tolman, grab his bracelet. He's in rough shape there. And we're just gonna port out of here like this. Go back to town. And we need to go back in there. I don't want to forget. Hatred? Ooh, do we have haste? Haste? Not yet. Brace. Evasion rating. Hatred. Gain 16% as cold damage. I don't want that really. Despair. That's a hex curse thing. I don't think I really want any of these, so yeah, we'll just take this one.
General, goodbye.
And
bring me back something nice.
Sell items. I don't think we want to. We might wear this, maybe. It's really a lot better. Accuracy, no. Lightning, blah blah blah. Nah, we'll be fine. Oh, gotta take a look at these shoes though. Movement, nope. And accept.
Don't do
and
anything I would.
put all this stuff away. That's a quest item. Put that in our gem slot. There we go. Talk to her. She gives a key to open up that grate. In fact, it should still be open, so I'm gonna do this trick right here. We're gonna go in here and into the crematorium, and then we're gonna step out to keep this active. It should still be active. It is. See how it's still already. And then we're gonna go back in here. We're gonna do the trial. I like this trick. And what do we unlock too? I'm okay with not taking life. I like this one next. Regen, more melee damage, strike range, and strength. All things we'd like to have. So, and let's see what it does. We apply that one. 426. Okay, I'll take it. But we should get up to about 800 DPS here in a second. Easy. Let's knock these guys out of the way. And get that too. These guys are upset. Give me something good, please. I'll sell it. Quarter of a thing. There we go. This is a trial. Go in here. These guys can't come in with us. We got to do this alone. They wanted to come in and help. And let's not walk on the fire floor. And let's... Yeah, see, that takes a lot of damage. And there's one over here. We'll jump across the fire to stay out of it a little bit. Jump across this fire to stay out of it. Yikes. I have a little bit of an energy shield. And these guys, oh boy. And if it was a tough fight, you could just dive in, ignore those guys, click that, and then it would open up the portal. 4 of the 6 are done. We'll take this, this, and this. go out of here, and we're going to go back to town. Because the next portal is right by the close way this way, on this side. And we just refreshed that area too, so we're in good shape. Let's take a look at, I like this red, red, green as a possibility. If it has a lot of life, no, it's not worth swapping over to. Now this one, this is the possibility here. We would lose, we could turn one of these sockets blue. So our offense, we move one step, 344, take that off, just so it's 344 without the buff on there. Here we go. That's easy. That's an easy upgrade. Okay, so we want to get at least one blue on there, and we can do that. All right, blue. Nope. 2, 3. That's fine. And we'll take a look at our used things. We want to be leveling this up, but I think we want to be leveling this up even more. And we want to level this up too. This, if we find a spot, we'll start leveling it as well. There we go. And chain belt. No, that's not going to be better than what we have, right? There's no way. This thing is too... This is just fun. It's nice. So it helps with our speed and everything, so... Oh, and we get a... Yeah, oh, he's supposed to give us like 4 skill books. And... I'm going to put this in my collection thing. I like collecting these things, so we're going to stick it in there. And it goes right in here. And that's, I just named it U. And for uniques. And we have 2 of 1,095 to collect. Now, once your character goes into standard at the end of the leagues, you can still play them, continue on and everything. And then you'll have more, you know, all your different characters will be there. So this number will go way up. And the idea is to collect everything. And then if you want, you can collect all perfect versions of them. So like this one rolled, let's see, there where it says the 10 to 15 on adds damage 10 to 24. That could have rolled. No, I think those are all set in stone. Oh, the bottom one. It could have had increased elemental damage 50%. So then people try to go for perfect uniques all across the board. There's different little goals that you can do that are kind of fun. And away we go. We're going to go right back into the... Oh, it's up here this way. And, of course, I've been trying to go into my other character to claim that reward, and it's just not working. I don't know why. I'll try it between episodes again. I'll try it. I tried it twice. It wasn't working the normal way, so maybe I have to go with... I don't know. Oh, let's turn this on, and it should be right over here. The book tells you where it is. Come on, jump like you mean it. Oh, there it is, right over there. And now we're in the sewer. It's a great place to be. And it says on the right, find the 3 platinum busts. What's that green thing? Does that mean rage? No, that's, no? It must mean rage. See the green below us? That must mean our rage thing. Let's see if that goes away. Probably does, but, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. It's refreshed if I kill stuff, see? Which is good. Then you can get things to make it last even longer. 3 seconds, and... it's gone. And no, so what is that? We can, oh, 2 is that one. We should have had that on. 3, 4. What is that? It's not blood and sand. Oh, it's our steel skin. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. I'll have to find out what that effect was. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There, we're back to set up good, correctly, and there's a... When we get through that door, there was a craft on the other side. And away we go. Open that up, another bust. There should be a way through here. Did I hit that? Did I hit that? I did. That would have been bad. Now it's unlocked. And... come on, guys. Let's find that other piece, and then we're going to walk to the next area, too. So we're over-leveled by 3. It's not terrible. I mean, there's no big deal. This is solo self-found. We're not in a rush. And... if you're trying to get the most EXP per hour and everything, you want to be pushing ahead through content and not doing all these little... like these guys you normally wouldn't want to fight with. Oh, it froze me, it froze me. Nice.
What can I do for you,
Okay. Leather belts, heavy belts. Because you want to just stop for the blue packs, like these guys you would stop for and get the EXP. Because time versus EXP on those guys is worth it. But on the other, in essence, the other guys you wouldn't necessarily until you were... if you got too far under leveled, then you'd level some up. But that's all. You get more XP fighting stuff that's harder than you, so that's what people do. Here we go! You gotta click that 3 times, and then it unlocks the guy in the middle. And he's gonna drop an essence, which is like a chaos orb, but it has a specific use. So if I use this on a normal item, and it's a 2-hander, it'll add physical damage, so I'm definitely going to do that. But if I add it to a belt, it'll add reflected physical. Gloves, physical damage to attacks, 2 to 4. So that's nice, but I'm going to use this on a weapon. So what I'm going to look for is a weapon that has a high item level and is, you know, a 2-hander that's normal. And we'll see what we can get. So I'll keep an eye out for a 2-hander like that. Another essence? Back-to-back essences, guys? So that also tells me I want to find a normal pair of gloves that have like red, red, green, or maybe even 4, and then we can use that, and we'll enchant it with whatever we get out of here. Maybe muttering. That's usually for minions. 1, 2, 3. So I plop down my what do you call it? The totem, and then I press that rage thing. And that's minion stuff. If I use it on... but I can still make it, turn it into... is it minion? Oh, cold. Huh. But it turns it into a rare item, too, so that's the good thing. Oh, did I miss that bust? Walked all the way over there for that. Cool. And now we gotta turn that in town, but we're gonna go through the... advance to the next area, which is over this way. I just had too much fun. If you haven't unlocked another hideout, you'll find hideouts like this. You just go inside and kill everything that's in there, and then it'll go, boom, hideout unlocked, and that will be unlocked on all your accounts forever. So I don't have to go in there, but you guys will have to do that. And wait a second. Oh, it's this way. I thought there was a... I don't like that green thing below us. What is that effect from? It's not from rage. It's not from... let me see if I can turn all these things off real quick. A double axe. Really? That might be a winner right there. Where is blood and sand? It's not blood and sand. It's not any of those. Is it this? No. What do we have? Running. We have nothing running. What is that effect from? It's not our cosmetics. No. No. Let's take that off. Let's take these off. It's not like the side effect, is it? No. And blood and sand. Nothing on there. Steel skin? No. I'm just checking if we have any effects on our gems too, because you can make them all look different. And come on. I know you, some of you, but what is that? Precision? off, but that's not it anyways. Steel skin, no. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. What is that effect? I'm really kind of at a loss. What could it be? No. 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 And this is weird, guys. I don't know why I'm thinking there. It's just messing with my brain. We don't have anything running. No buffs. There's a green thing with this. We could do this. Sorry, I gotta figure this out. Options. UI. We're gonna show buffs and show aura icons. Okay. Yeah, we don't even have any. Maybe it's just because we were in there? No, there it is again. Maybe because I have that rage thing on? Let's take those off. How is this happening? Oops. You guys know, let me know, because this is weird. I don't like that on there. That is really strange. What is that stuff? It's bugging me. Hello, green stuff. No. It's not on a... Could it be from a secondary weapon? No. I really don't know, guys. I just don't know. I'll have to figure it out between episodes. Very strange. I want that stuff gone. Is it from one of my, It shouldn't be from anything on here. There's no way. Regen per... I don't think so. Alright, we'll just keep fighting. But I was having a hard time seeing the map in the background when it was, you know, it's got all that blurry stuff on there. Yuck. Don't know. That is very strange. It wasn't there before. I can check the videos too when it starts. That's probably what I'll do. I'll be like, when did this start? What did I click on here to get this to do this? Alright, back to the fighting. Let's put our powers back on. 4 and blood stance. Get a thing down, and there we go. We're back into the fight now. If you guys know down below, you can write it in there, and then hopefully I will have figured it out by the time this episode comes around, because I will have, there's no doubt. And we gotta travel to the encampment. There's actually a... Oh, we gotta find the waypoint here too. Let's do that right away. Is it gonna be right close by over here? Could be, but doubtful. Very strange. It is bugging me, that green stuff there. That's dead ends. Okay. I like the 70% or 60% extended time on the flasks. That is really nice. I'll miss that belt once I have to upgrade. Come on. And I think it's right here. Yep. I have a feeling. Okay. And what do we have? I wanted to ID this, and we're going to try it out. There we go. 448. Nope. Not even close. We'll just sell that.
The Beatles poet.
Continue. We'll take a skill book. Nice. And we're going to sell this. Now we have 2 points to spend. Accept. And we're going to do this. We're looking for a weapon. That's item level 27. So purchase. Item level 30. That has a chance to roll high. Ooh, there we go. 31. Okay. We're going to try to turn this into a physical weapon here. Here we go. It might roll and it be too hard or too high a level for us to use, but we'll see. I want to use this because it's going to add physical damage to it. That's good for us. Level is 27. We're good there. It added one to melee gems. That's perfect. So it'll increase our, for this setup, Molten Strike, that, and we're going to put another support gem in there for Molten Strike probably. Or we could go red, red, green. That would probably be best. Red, 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 green. So we could re-roll the socket colors. So let's see if it's stronger for us. I hope it's just stronger for us too. That's the most important thing. Here we go. Come on, please be stronger. A little bit. And it's going to be even stronger because we're going to get melee splash in there. So this is how we do that. It is a strength dex item, so we should be able to get triple red and a green. Here we go. Triple red and a green. There we go, easy. So we're going to do Molten Strike, the Ancestral Call, and we're switching over to Cyclone. We just don't, haven't unlocked it yet. I think we have unlocked it like right now, but we need more speed before we do that. So because Cyclone slows us down when we're using it, that's why you need so much movement speed. And melee physical, perfect. We're going to move this up here now. And now our damage should be way higher because of the melee fizz on there. 538 because we have another support like this. Molten Strike is supported. See how it lights up? 1, 2, 3. And it has 3 letters down here. That's for each of these. And then we got to have a spot for these 2 items. This is optional-ish right now, but this is not really optional. So we're going to try to get blue on one of these, but we're going to, before we're doing that, we're going to try to buy and make it this way. Upgrade it with this. That's why these are so nice. And gloves. There's a nice pair of gloves with 4 things. Oh, but it's... Okay, do we have a scour? Because right now it's magical. We don't want that to be magical. We have 1 scour, so let's do it. It seems weird, but I'm going to scour it. Purchase. Because this has to be a magic... It has to be a normal item to do it on. Right? Where was it? There. Ooh, and it's 3 linked too, so we could have something like this, and something else on there. We could put maybe Ancestral Call back on there on that guy. So, step 1. We're going to scour it down. So you guys are, getting to see how you do this kind of stuff. It's normal. We don't want it to be normal or magical. We want it to be normal. And then we're going to roll this and hope that we get some good rolls, but it's okay. We're mainly focused on the sockets. We got dexterity, damage to attacks, that's good. Some life killed per enemy, and rare. All those are fine, and we can craft on it. So let's go craft on it. I think we can craft life on it. Let's see what the prefix is. Life is a prefix, so we got 1 prefix, 3 suffixes, so we can craft life on this, right? Right. Yes. Or what else we can do now? We have a lot more. Energy shield we're okay with, and life it is. We'll just slap some life on there, why not? Perfect. So now we've crafted that. We're going to sell this. Let's get rid of this other stuff temporarily, just to clear out our space. Close combat support, that's a gem that we're leveling. This is going away, and this becomes our actual thing. Our damage is now 641 because of that, because see how our damage went up for that? Because of the adds fire damage to attacks. Nice. And Herald of Thunder, so we want that one on there. And ideally this could go over here to Leap Slam with faster attacks, and then we could put another red gem in there. Like, this can go here then. We have an open slot now, that's good. And a red gem like Ancestral Call. Did we have that? Weren't we leveling one of those? Nope. And wasn't it in our use box, maybe? There it is. Now it'll hit 2 people again. That's supporting... Wait a second. Oh, Leap Slam. Leap Slam. I was thinking our Ancestral Protector. So... Leap Slam... No. Leap Slam doesn't use that, so... Steel Skin could go here, and that could go there. And then that's supporting that, and Blood and Sand is doing that. That's fine. Good enough for now. Whew. Was a lot. And we'll go back here, and we'll sell this stuff off and go right back into it. Now we're in better shape.
You looking sharp?
We'll sell this one and that one. We'll spend our 2 points. We're going to spend it here and here. This one adds physical damage with attacks, and then if ailments like bleeding, ignited, poison, that kind of stuff, but the damage will be okay. Oh. And then this one is increased damage, damage with elements, 5% increased attack speed, and increased stun duration on 2-handed weapons on enemies. We'll take that for now. Or I could try to go for this. This is nice as well. There's a lot of choices. We're going this way. And what does it do to our damage now? 572, 672, and I don't know if we have our buffs running yet. So as you can see, we're starting to ramp up quite quickly. And if we get another better weapon, we will as well. The downside is if we get a weapon that's really great, but not all linked up like this, it's going to be a pain to redo this. We'll figure it out. And where do we have to go? Right back here? Yeah. Just double checking. Okay. I think we unlocked, yeah, this part. Yep. Yeah, they're right here waiting for us. And we'll put that back on, and we're in good shape. Oh, we got to put our... that there. And I still haven't figured out what that green stuff is. I really don't know. It's sad that I don't know. I've been playing this game for years and I don't know. Is this the way out? No, that's the Catacombs. Not gonna be right here, is it? It's kind of off to the north-ish. Northwest. What do we get up to? We just broke 1,000 DPS now, guys. It's even more than that because it doesn't show all the things perfectly. 1119! Look at this, a gilded axe. I don't want to test it. I don't want to test it because it could be better. And it's only one-socketed, so I just don't want to do it. I don't want to have to move everything around. Once we get more sockets on other stuff, we'll be in good shape, and because we're at this level now, we're going to start seeing that kind of stuff happen. It was just fortunate that we got a 4-socket in the first place really quick like that. 4-socketed 4 links, that is. I can't believe I don't know what that green thing is. Oh, that's a Vaal area. Vaal side area. We'll go in there and try to get something cool. What will we get? I should read those things before we go in. A little warning screen that says, hey, it's a reflect fire damage in here. Uh-huh. And come on, infect them. Can you infect them? I think so. Feels like it infected them. It's angry. Easy. I gotta actually move a little bit. Ooh. Our first fractured item. And a great helmet. Interesting. We'll take that. We'll take all this stuff. Now a fractured item, you saw when it was on the ground. It's going to have a little blur around it like this too. Are these both fractured? Yes. See that little fracture symbol? I'll explain what that is right now. So we'll pick those up. If you were to re-roll an item, normally it resets everything. If I have to use a chaos on that, it'll just re-roll all its stats and everything. Not the links, but the stats. But on these kind of items, like this, see how it's in like brownish, light brown tan? Adds 15. That will stay there no matter what. So let's say you found an item like boots that had plus 30 movement speed, but all the rest of the stats were terrible, but it was fractured with movement speed. That's really valuable, because you can re-roll that 3, 4, 10 times and just get the perfect thing you want. Or you can craft it and do it, and it'll just, that stat will stick there. So that's a really useful thing. Like this, increased physical damage, 35 accuracy. That will stick there. So that's really nice. If this was a two-hander, I'd probably want this weapon. I can't even really test it because I'd have to switch all this out. That's why I don't like keeping my Molten Strike in this, because I can't do quick tests. Oh, we'll take a look at this. And no, but close. We're getting there. Oh, we got a fight here, you guys. Wow, he hit hard. Oh, we got a Chaos Orb, so we can do a reroll later. I've spent 20 Chaos Orbs on one item re-rolling it solo self-bound, and still not happy with the item. Whereas if you're in Trade League, I could have bought the item I wanted for 2 Chaos, maybe 1. Yeah, so it's a different. Crafting is in Trade League is reserved. The good crafting is reserved for people that really know what they're doing, because it's difficult, and you can still do it, but it's cheaper to buy the items, because those other people are making items and they're like, oh, this is a good item, but it's not good enough, it's not what I want, so they just sell it to somebody else. Whereas, you know, and they'll sell it cheap. Frostbite level 2, I guess we'll take that. Vaal Siphon, and that. We'll take this. We'll level that up, and away we go. Let's see our defenses. Pretty lame. We're gonna actually get our defenses up. That's gonna make a huge difference. This right here, elemental resistances, that's 4, 16, that's 20 for this. And then there's stuff in the middle here, there's life right here, and then there's got a bunch more damage down around this way. So we're gonna go that route, and that way we can continue to face tank things. I like being able to face tank, not think and just be a brute and just overpower everything. I don't want to have to move. And here we go. Let's go find the waypoint. We can jump right up there. I love Leap Slam. And it should be like right around up here-ish. Not there. This is the docks. There might be a. We're gonna go back in here and find the. We gotta unlock the. Leap over the waypoint. Blue guys. Giant flask. Oh, that's the only wood splitter. Tempting, but I can't test it. I can, but the sooner I get a 4-link chest, the better. That's what I'm shooting for. Let's jump up there. Very nice. All those guys wanted to mess with us, but no. And do we have to go to town? Any of these? No. Oh, that. What? Did I not pick it up? Are you kidding? Oh, that's why I didn't pick it up. All right. I don't really want to leave it on the ground, but I don't know what would happen if, let's say, it went on the ground and then got rid of it. It wouldn't bug out, I don't think. We're gonna live on the edge. And let's just go sell this stuff, clean out our inventory.
Hello.
We don't need these fractured items, but so if you find something with fractured, like boots with fractured really great stats or fractured life, those are good to sell. They can be check it and make sure when you check it, specify that it's a fractured life on there, and you might be surprised at the price. Or just throw it up for 60 chaos and see if people want to buy it.
Stay
They
out of
probably
the
will. And that's, you know, if you don't know the price, just make a tab that says a premium tab and then label everything in there 60 chaos or 50 chaos. And that way they might show up and they're like, that's a really good item. So it can work that way too. This one to here. Put these away. And we have 6 chaos already. Let's take a look at our flasks real quick. Can I upgrade any of them? Technically, we could do 3 for 1, and then let's do it.
Yes.
Oh,
Why are you still standing there?
You're right.
I don't know. And 1, 2, 3. Yes. And then we'll use the cheapo as the backup. That's 1,000 over 3.5 seconds. The other one was
Good luck to you.
830 over 4 seconds, I believe. So this is faster and more. Faster and more is better. Let's go grab that ribbon on the floor that didn't disappear, right? It did. And level that up. We'll grab the ribbon. I don't want to wear the ribbon. And can we use this just to get some more damage, maybe? Why not? We can go this way or this way. I'm going to go this way. That does accuracy. If I need more accuracy, I'll grab that. Otherwise, I'm just going to go down here, go this way. So we helped Alira, and that gave us the 15 resist to all. And then we're going to take this. That'll be plus 35 total then. Oh, that's a whetstone. Those are good. Sometimes they want those to set the vendor from sell. Plus, we can increase the quality of weapons that way. There's a lot of good reasons for those. And we can make chisels that way. Okay, let's go do the dock thing. Quest. It says search the docks. Alright, we'll search the docks. And we're only 2 levels over, so we're getting closer to where we're supposed to be. There's no supposed to be, but you know, ideally, at least like even level. Here's then the guy's right over here. And we'll just talk to him. You don't have to talk to him in this order. You could find it out the other way, but this is alright too. And let's go back this way. I think there's something else in the docks too that we were supposed to find. Is it there? No, it's not open to us yet, but we'll get there. Now on the right side, don't go left first. You always got to go this way first. And go. I jump over. I'll take that. I guess I won't take that. Oh, come on. Oh, it's down here. I was wondering why I couldn't pick it up. Another Vaal side area? And it contains many totems, it said. Alright, I don't see very many totems. That was a lie. And... oh, there's the end right here. We'll fight him. We'll take that. I wish this was red, 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 green. And fireball, smite, and a shield, and a scroll. And we're right back out. Easy. That was a quick one. That was I think that was the shortest one I've ever been in. Like, doop, doop, there's the entrance. Oh, here's the other entrance. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think you guys can tell that I do like the game a lot, and I like leveling. I don't mind at all. And what I'm searching for is, that's so close. If that's 4 linked, I would take it. What I'm searching for is a character that can run fast at the end. I don't want to play Righteous Fire, but run fast at the end. Never have to really stop. Just have Cyclone, so I don't have to stop. See how I have to stop and swing? I don't want to do that. I want to just mow everything down. And be speedy. So I got close to that with the the guy that was doing the, what do you call it? The calling at 20% with that last Cyclone guy I did, the Slayer. But this Raider is going to have even more speed available to him. So I think that's going to solve it. So that's why I wanted to attempt this. We'll see how it works. And let's go on. I like moving fast and just wiping everything out of the screen. As melee, I do enjoy melee too, so it's kind of an odd. Melee is one of the tougher things in this game. I think it is probably the toughest thing. Minions are pretty easy. Righteous Fire is easy. Minions are tricky, but they can be easy. Early game, they're very easy. My gosh, it's amazing. The stuff just melted. No, barely any gear. Wasn't gear dependent at all. They just kept on getting stronger and stronger. Tornado shot's a good one. There's a lot of different things, but I want to try this and have fun with it. So, and let's see if I can actually do something correctly here. Knock those guys down. Yuck. And every time we level those things up, we're getting stronger and stronger too. Another thing you can do is drop down a totem before the door and then open the door, and that way you're ready to go with the totem effect is on. And this way. Imperial Gardens. We're gonna find it. It's a big zone. Did I miss something right over here? Possible. Nope, there it is. Okay, we're going down here and in. Blood Rage getting stronger. I like seeing the numbers here because then I know I have 73 reserve up left. And then if I'm using any skill that can do more than that, then I got an issue with it. But so far so good. There's Dahlia. Oh, she's right there. But there's a wall separating us. We'll take this. We'll put our Blood Rage on for this fight. Jump out, and yikes, I should not have been right back in there. See, I jumped right back in. That was it's a bad habit of being too tough. Because they all exploded. They could have hurt me, but they didn't. I think I actually have some armor, not very decent armor. I'd like more. Every time you level up, you need more armor, more evasion, more everything. It doesn't, it's not as effective as you level higher and higher and higher. More accuracy. And it's right up here. They taunted us. And we'll hit this. We're gonna jump up there.
You are not a goddess, that.
Cool, and that, and let's see if we get a good roll on this.
The cockroaches will come again. They want the twist.
Cast speed, armor, increased evasion, lightning resist. It's better than what we have, barely. Not really.
The bridge. It is
barely-ish, barely.
Questions. I asked too many questions.
Barely. Oh, but I can enchant it too.
I asked her at all.
Prefix, so we can put a suffix on there, like some kind of resistance thing. So it's going to be better.
I like you.
And I'll let you listen to the. Not everybody wants to listen to that, so I'll let you guys, when you're playing through, listen to that stuff. Ooh, I hate it when it does that. It moves it around. There's going to be. Don't miss this one. It's right up here always. Until you did it the first time. There. Now it's unlocked. Fire damage if I want. And these are the things that it can go on. So I could do fire damage on this weapon. Wait a second. Prefix. Oh, we gotta go to our. We gotta go to our house. Got to. Gotta do 2 enchants. Nope, not that way, but oh well. We'll turn this in at Greiger.
So generally, you
Okay. I'm always hoping. It says skill book. And hideout. Very cool. And if you want if you haven't done this option to go get from Neversink, just in Google type Neversink filterblade.xyz. Go to that website, download, just follow the downloads. You don't have to link your character to it. You can download the file. It's a text file, and then copy that text file into this folder and pick it, and then press refresh. It'll be ending in like .filter. Press refresh, and then it'll load in the soft core, or the softest version. And then if you're finding too much stuff on the ground still, you can pick a stricter mode and then a very strict, and it's up to you. But that way it highlights things, it makes the noises, it does all kinds of good stuff. So let's do our weapon first. And we can just do resists on it, or that, or strength. We don't need strength right now. Wait, what? Increased fire damage. Really? I'm going for that. I can't pass up damage. So we were at 802. We just unlocked it. What do we get? A 10 roll. It's okay. 802, and now 854. And then I'm going to look at our defenses. Which one is the lowest? I want more fire resist. Is there any fire on that? No, there isn't. So let's see if we can get fire resistance. This already has 3 prefixes on this thing. By holding Alt, prefix. So it's got 2 suffixes. 1 suffix is open. We're going to pick that. And you're going to get better versions of these too. More expensive and better. 20. Is that a max? That was a max roll. Very nice. 51. These are decent resists for this level right now. By far decent. 75. Perfect. And then at the end of the Act 5, there's a minus 30 penalty you get. So you have to build it back up again. And then at end of Act 10, there's a minus 30. We build it back up again. But that's very doable. We're not going to have a problem. So, let's go find out where we're supposed to go. The docks. We just got that item, so we're going to go give this to the guy at the dock. And then he's going to want us to go get a Chittis?
Greetings.
No. Oh, we already have to do that. Wait a second. Is there something in the docks? Yeah, it's in here. There's some... Oh, there is. There's the sulfite that we have to find. All our things are running, right? Except for precision. Holy cow. Ooh, a ruby chip. A ruby flask. Yeah, we haven't used mana, and we haven't used heals at all. But so far we're okay with that. Okay. One good flask is the like a frost flask that removes being frozen. And what you do is you put a trigger on it to trigger itself when you get frozen. So it's like a freeze immunity thing, pretty close to it. And I'll be getting one of those for when we do go into the delving. Delve has a lot of frost hollow areas, and I just don't like it because I don't like getting frozen. Things that kill me are if I get frozen or stunned or stuff like that. If I stop spinning when I have Cyclone, that's when bad things happen. Stopping spinning is bad. Come on, jump across. Where is the item? That's the Battlefront. That's weird that it put it that way. Yeah, usually the door wouldn't be up there like that, but just rolled it that way. Got a point to spend, but we won't spend it now. We'll wait until we can wait to get 2 points. 2 more. We're going to get a skill book pretty soon here. And do we have a... We do. We can make this into a a rare. Let's have fun. Not a rare, magic. Ooh, contagion. Oh, these guys are good. The rogue exiles. Let's prepare for the fight. There we go, and fight. Pretty easy. But they drop nicer stuff. Interesting things. And we're full. We'll take these two just because we're just going to sell them. And let's empty our loot. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to use the dump tab instead. Let's use it. This is the idea of a dump tab. Just jump in and just dump all this stuff in here. And it auto sorts that stuff. And there we go. And then we're right back in. We don't have to push sell. We do that. I'll do it off screen or something like that. And then I'll ID everything and I'll explain why I kept what I kept if we find anything good. But that way it's just faster. That's what a dump tab is for. A lot of people run a bunch of maps. They'll run 10 maps and then they'll dump everything in between maps and then look at it later. Some people just say, I'm not going to. They intend to look at it later, but they never do. Let's go. I'm trying to find this thing. Oh, that's a blue guy. We should knock those guys out. I'm just going to leave that discharge on the ground. Looking for the quest item. Blue guys. Colossal mana. Our first one of those. No, we don't need mana right now. Maybe we will in the future. Depends on how things progress. Come on. I'm not confident it's over here. Nope. It could be like up there, this way. Look at all these guys. We gotta hit them. Can't pass it up. And no, we're gonna go this way. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is it right around this way? It's gonna be this way. 90%. We'll put it at that. And I'm just gonna leave that stuff on the ground. There we go. There's the sulfite. I haven't used a mana potion or a heal potion in a long, long time. We used that one heal potion in that one fight. Colossal, and that's a colossal life, and it's magic. Increased amount recovery, reduced recovery rate. 15 over 5.2, 1,000 over 3.5. Math-wise, I think the other one's better. Yeah, barely. More per second, and then we get. But if we're being hit, it'll be nice to keep it going, because we might have, you know, like I'm getting hit, and then it's recovering over the next X number of seconds, and then so it'll still give me the full 1,500, because on a flask, if it hits the top usually, then the effect stops. So now it won't. Okay, now we can go out. Hit this. We have the sulfite, which goes to I think she wants it? Yep. Oh, it's over here this time.
You have a dash.
Yes, I do. That's going to get us through the blockade, and there's a crafting option that it unlocks. So we'll take a look at that crafting option too. Then we go right there. And by right there, I mean right here to the sewer. And the line, you can see the line too. When we were over there, it drew that line like that, the bright line to go here next. And away we go. Now we're going to use that sulfite to break this blockage. Walk right through it now. There's the crafting option icon on the map. And physical damage.
That's impressive.
That might be better to put on there, because physical damage is better than fire damage. We'll go take a look at that, and just to show you guys the difference. Physical damage is pretty powerful. Oh, you see, I didn't want to go there. There was a thing right above it. Why does that have a... Why does that have a... I thought I saw an exclamation point there for a second. That was weird. I did. Go back. It was there, I swear. It shouldn't have been there, and then it was gone. Let's go to our... If it's cheap, we'll just replace it and see. But it should be better. Increased physical damage. Right here. And that's... Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, but it's 4 of those. Do we have a lot of those? I think we do. Yeah, enough. Okay. So... Right now we do $8.99. If we put this on there, it should be better. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I don't have a scour. I can't scour that off. I could have if... Oh no, it's a prefix also, so I can't get it on there. This is the... I can only craft on a suffix. But that's what I would have done. If it was a prefix and I could have swapped it, I would have swapped it. But it's not a prefix. It's a suffix, so no problem. Next up, if you ever get lost, just click on these things. And it wants us to go here next. And away we go. And the Imperial Gardens, and then we got to kill General Gervisius. So let's do that. I'd like... Is it 2 or 3 more? I want 2 more to unlock a big chunk of stuff here. We'll have 3 skill points to spend. If we kill him, I think we might get a skill point out of it. A skill book. Yeah. Nice. See how well we do versus him in this fight. A lot of fire damage, I think, on this one. Good timing on the level up. We're going to use a heal potion on this fight, I think. It gets worse. Yep, I used one. Wow, that heal went fast. Oh, I must have hit it like a 200 or thing on there. I want to get a little bit of space between me and him so that my things start... Look at that heal. And gone. Jump out of here because the meteors are coming down on our heads. Jeez. Usually it disables the effect after you kill the person who cast it. Oh well. Let's go look for the Imperial Garden. It should be over here on the right hand side somewhere. We'll ignore those guys. And those guys. Use our sprint potions. And Imperial Garden. Ooh, I want to kill those guys, so they're blue guys. And you have a grace period when you enter back in until you start swinging. They'll just get ready to fight you. Zapping with electricity, huh? Just makes me stronger. And let's go find the waypoint. We're going to turn that in, and we might have our 3 points set. There should be a waypoint over to the right-ish. Should. You know, these are always, not always, but they're, in general, they're random, the maps, so they're going to be a little bit different every time. There's a Colossal, we'll take it. That 3-for-1 recipe is very useful. 3 of, any, oh, come on, is it really like this? No. Okay. Where is it up here? These guys are these porcupine guys. You kill a bunch of them and you don't have armor, they will... it'll be terrible. They'll just destroy you. You don't have any armor at all, because the physical damage from those porcupine things on explode are just pretty nasty. And come on, waypoint should be right. Got an essence. There's the library, so it should be close-ish. I still see it though. I wanted to get that essence too. Because then we could find like a 4-link chest and just essence it up and be ready to go from a normal chest. Might even have one for sale in the town. So let's open up that essence. That'll be our item. And here we go. Oh boy. This is going to be a fight. Oh wow. It's going to be a lot of toughness here. Oh, he's got regen. He's got regen on him. See that? Extra life, regen, weeping. We're not going to be able to beat this guy. He can't beat us. Oh, whoa, we're putting a little dent in him. Just don't regen. Stop. Don't regen, don't regen. And nice. What is the type? Physical damage. Ooh, that's going to be tempting to use it on a weapon instead. I don't want to use it on a armor, so I got to save that one for armor or for a weapon. That's too good to pass up. The 10 to 13, 2 to 25, and we have to find the thing, guys. The waypoint. And where are you, waypoint? Yeah, all those exploding things on us, they could easily take people out. Ooh, that's a good superior. You want to save these superior ones when you get 40 total quality from a bunch of them. You vendor them and you get a bauble, which will improve the quality of your flasks. So we'll do this. It's a trial right here. I still haven't found. Usually I find the. We'll unlock that, and all attributes. Nice. Nice to have that as an option. And we're missing this one in an unknown area. We'll get to it though. We'll get out of there with the portal. So far so good, guys. We're doing well. We're having fun. It's fairly easy. I want to find the portal. Come on. Not going to be over here. The doorway out is this way, so maybe down here and to the left-ish? Right over in, there it is. Yep. Take these guys out because they're bugging me. Very cool, very cool. And, come on. Oh, might as well take these guys out. A bunch of them plus a nice... Oh, I wanted that to be a 4-link. Drop a 4-link, please. Any 4-link. Doesn't even have to be our chest. Because then I can start testing swords again and weapons. I don't want to switch out stuff every time. So let's go turn this in, and then we're going to get another skill point, right? Right? Nope. Scourge arrow, tornado shot. A lot of people love doing this. Fires a piercing shot that travels until it reaches its target location. And then fire protection in all directions, which travel for a short period. So it's like a shoot, hit, explode, you know, craziness. A lot of people like that one. Explosive, storm, rain, these are all bow related. That's what they're giving us. Charged dash, that's interesting too. We gotta take one, I guess. We'll take charged dash. Okay. And let's sell.
Hello?
I don't even have to look at this because it's just, I need the sockets are more important to me for now, by far. Purchase items. Come on, 4 links. 4 links. Doesn't matter. Nope. 4 link, wrong colors. That's a Dex Int item. Not gonna hack it at all. I'd use too many of my chromatics on it to get it to the right way. No, that's a Dex item. There's a 4 link. Are there any 3 links for a chromatic that we could buy? I can switch out again. No. Okay. Darn. No luck there. Even the helm would be a 4 link cool, right? Nope. Alright. There wasn't a weapon that I missed, right? Let's put all this stuff away. I'm going to hold on to this to remember. And away we go. Come on, one of these guys are going to give us a thing, right?
Tread
Nope.
carefully.
Darn it. We'll get there, though, that next point. And let's find out. Let's go there, there. Okay, so we have to go here. Swig of Hope. That's in here, the Imperial Garden. And it's going to be down and to the left. Usually it's up there with the trial. So for some reason it spawned over here. We might be able to upgrade to the next level of Flask as well. Ooh, we could technically do the trial too, the lab. And then we'll get Onslaught if we do it. We gotta find the thing to unlock, which we haven't found yet. There's the Chittis right over here. Whoa! Wow, see how much of a chunk I took on damage right there? That was a big hit. There it is. There's Chittis's plume. And we can just go out this way. We'll go turn it in. I think he might give us an... It would be nice if he gave us a 4-link. I don't think he does, though. The docks. See how it highlights it? We want to go right there. And he's right here. And a ring. So we have a life ring. Yeah, these rings probably need to be swapped out. We could do life. We could have, this is a have fun, it's kind of a low roll. See, it's the lowest, 6 out of 15. If that was a 15, I might actually take it, just for fun. But right now we're going to go with the safe route. And what do we get here?
To swift endings and promising
Intelligence. We could craft on it. So he didn't like that stuff that I gave him. And we're comparing it to the second ring, this one. Probably not that one. So accuracy, cold to attacks, intelligence. Let's see if it bumps us up any damage-wise. It should a little bit, maybe? No, a little down because of the... That's how good Biz damage really is. But we can craft on this, so let's throw it on here, put this over here, and let's go craft it right now. Just for fun. And let's see what... Prefix? Oh, it's going to be a prefix, too. Ooh, Biz damned to attack. I'll take it. That's gonna be better. And now we're at 941. Worked out well, guys. Worked out well. Very cool. And the next thing is that way, but I want to go up here and get the Imperial Garden. There's a side quest up here for some stuff. Oh, they're good. Right in here. I don't think the trial's in here, though. Might be. No, shouldn't. There's just some books we have to get. Pages or something like that. And there's a guy that sells gems. Good gems, too. Gems that we normally wouldn't have access to at this point yet. In Solo Self-Bound, he actually gives you have one, maybe I think 2 or 3 times you can actually buy a gem from him too. So it's a crucial thing too, because you don't. Solo Self-Bound Ruthless is just that. You can't buy gems, you can't craft. It makes the game, I don't know, 5 to 10 times harder. Easily, yeah, I would say that. Adds a whole nother layer of difficulty. Got to really find good items then. It's like that I have a poison thing. It's like it's from this. Feels like it is. See, those were poisonous? And that's what it is. It's that chaos does it. I took it off too quick, and it did, fade slowly. So I figured it out. Yuck. I don't like that effect.
Please.
Is there a way I can get it off, like, the effect this way? Cosmetics? No, I don't have a belt of skin effect that would do that.
Which century I might see another pair of remember.
They'll sell you one though, but they gotta make their money. This is a free game, so they gotta make their money somehow, right? I'm not begrudging them that. So now we gotta find in here. He just said, go find a candle on a wall, a loose candle. That'll give the access to. It's usually on a north facing. It'll be like on a wall like this or a well like that, because the other walls we can't see because it's a 3D design thing like this. And we're not gonna ID it. Have 2 additional sockets. Please drop something good. Oh, it had 2 additional sockets. That's why you can re-roll things and get great results. So if I rolled if it dropped any chest or anything, it would have had 2 additional. Very likely to have been 4 sockets, and maybe linked. Colossal? No, that's not. That's what we're using still. Darn. But that's why people re-roll chests, and they roll them and. Oh, the Chronicles. Maybe we'll get another chaos orb out of that. We're looking for the. I can't forget that we're looking for the room with the thing on it. Not gonna be way over here. No, it could be back that way though. I think it is. I think it's gonna be. There's only so many places that it can spawn in. It's not that. It's not this room. This is a dead end. But it's my belt. All this time, my belt is doing that. It's gonna be down here, and there's a long hallway that's gonna spawn. So it's random, but there's certain things that it's still gotta put certain things into the randomness, and in this case it needed to put the candle on a wall, so it needs a wall and a place to put it. It's not there. We're gonna get stronger now, a lot stronger defense wise, because right now if we get hit by, let's say, a fireball, we'll 100-point fireball, we get hit for 49 of it, okay? In general, okay? But now, because we're going to spend these points, we had to go one more. We're going to get a little stronger, and then 4, the next one's a big one, a 12. So, do I go that route? Yeah, I just do it. There we go, a little bit. I was hoping for greatness, but oh well. And wait a second. 1 point left. There. I was like, what? There. And now it's up to 55, and we can get that up to 75. So that's a big difference. The difference between 50% and the 75 is a 50% reduction. And then if you can get the next cap to go above 75, that's a 20% reduction on top. So it keeps on. Every point really matters more and more and more as you get closer to 100%, because that's how the math works. And did I miss the candle? It's a possibility. I've done that before. And we don't need that item, so let's keep going. Oh, I have not missed the candle. I have not. They're just hiding it from me. I saw that green around them, and I was like, that chaos poisonish type damage. Sure enough. Get buzz. Okay, come on. Plus, we're going to get the haste aura going. That's going to take 50% of our mana. So we're going to have to give up a couple of heralds. But that's going to give us movement speed and of greatness. So we're going to have haste, and don't drop those green balls on my head. Where is this candle? Did I just miss it or something? I didn't miss it. I didn't miss it. Come on. Making me think I missed it. Is it right here? Loose candle. Oh. They even extra highlighted it with a candelabra up front. Alright, in here we gotta get 3 things. 3 or 4 pages. And that unlocks the librarian guy. Come on. And done. I can't wait till we get a new weapon. We could jump up to like 1500, 1600 damage. DPS. It would be great. Let's find this thing. Ooh, blue guys. Come on, blue guys. I'll take that for a reroll possibility. And just have to find the pages. Come on. Don't fight them. Don't fight them. I don't know. Every urge of me is saying fight. Oh, I want to alternate my flasks so I get the charges back smoothly. But I did not. Run like the wind. Can't wait till we get the onslaught. A little bit better boots and maybe haste. It'll be a drastic difference right then. Onslaught's soon. As soon as we can get the, we're gonna go right to the lab as soon as we can. And, oh, come on, guys. And that's one. There, all 3 are highlighted now. Yikes, come on. Jeweler's Orb will take that. That re-rolls the number of sockets on an item. And then fusings do the other. It's going to be the other way. It's going to be over here. Let's go over there first, then we'll do the Vaal place, and then we'll do the last. There we go. And this just dropped. We just picked up that page right there. And let's look at it. Where'd it go? Oh, right here. Ooh, this could be. Oh, if this is the thing, it can't. Oh, Slither Pinch. We don't. That's not good. It might be good, but it's not the one I really wanted. Physical damage, the leeching thing. Probably no, and I can't leak. I mean. Increased attack speed is nice. The leech of the mana and all that's nice. It's okay, but not great. It's okay. The lower level you need. What is the level on? 27. And there we go. Come on. We're gonna dive down in here. And oh, this is the Vaal area. Come on. These guys are tougher down here. And yeah, I can't. We need to upgrade our weapon. So I'm really trying to find either a new weapon, but ideally a chest that'll allow us to have a chest with four links on it. So we can move that stuff off there so we can just test new weapons really quick. Just convenience. Come on. I'll take that too, I guess. Are we at the end already? Feels like it. No? Oh gosh. Oh, we can't leave out of here because it's a we're gonna have to leave all this in the ground. If we find something great, we'll come back in here for it, but in general we can't come in this way. We can't make a portal. We gotta use this. Okay. Can't even take that. That's okay. Anything here worth taking? Vaal Flicker Strike, Vaal Lightning Arrow. That's worth dropping. That. Pick this up and this up. dive out of there. Now let's go to the town and we'll sell off everything. Oh no, we're going to do the dump tab thing. But not these. This we're going to put right here, or right here, possible use, maybe, sort of, not really, probably not. But it's there, just in case. Dump tab, we'll put this in here for now. We're going to switch to a quad tab for our dump tab as well. Oh, and let's ID this just in case. 21 strength and some intelligence, good. This has cold, all elements. This might be worth it. We could craft on it. So what would we be giving up? Armor, the increased evasion. On the left, I'm just looking at lightning and fire, and we get damage and the all resistances. So this might be an upgrade, guys. Let's go here and here. Some more light. Oh, fire. Yeah, let's do that. Oh no, we could do. Are you kidding? That one's really good. Let's throw it on there. And okay, let's find out what it did. 992. A big chunk up. Very nice, almost 10%ish. A little over, maybe around there. 8 or 9%ish. We'll dump this in here. And we have intelligence too now on that. Pretty cool. Power of crafting. Oh, where's the, we went to town. Oh, we gotta go to town. And there's the, now we're right back in there for the fourth page, which is right over here. Don't want to miss that. And we can use the, we can either portal to town or we can just do this. Let's just use one of those. And I think he wants the, no, it was the librarian wants those. Imperial Garden, right there. What is it going to give us? Access to the, so far, leech support, fork, fortify. That'd be nice to have on. That would make us really tankier, and it does more damage. I like that so far. Tanky and more damage. Second wind, impale. Yeah, I think we're going to take the fortify. So I mean, if I really wanted to scale back, how much damage would we lose if we swapped? More damage. We wouldn't lose any damage. Why does that give us more? It really shouldn't. Supported skills still 35% more. Oh, because Molten Strike is like that? No. Oh, 33. No, it's 11%. More melee physical damage, more melee damage. Wow, that's a big difference. That's a little bit of a wording difference, but it actually made a big difference. We'll stick this over here for now and let this level up some more. So that's a big chunk up. I wouldn't have expected that for some reason, but cool with me. Now we get Fortify too. Fortify, it lessens the damage a lot. It's a really good thing for melee. A really good thing. And where do we go next? Oh, right over here. This is going to be cool. And what do we? And there should be a way through right down here. Oh. What is our damage up to now? 1,500 and we don't even have the right weapon. We have a weapon, but... Hello? Sorry about that. I muted it for a second. I hope I did it correctly. Oh, where's the way out? Come on. Oh, this guy's chasing me. He wants to fight me. Oh, very nice. And very cool that we're going to get this one next, right here. Our defenses are going up. Do stuff like that. 51, we're capped on cold. We just need some more fire and lightning. So we're really going to be able to face tank a lot more stuff. I like not having to worry about things, and I haven't had to use a heal potion or mana potion for a long time. I think once for that one guy, it was a tough fight and he hit me. Otherwise, everything's just easy. I think it's actually up there to the right, or to the left. This graffiti's not helping me. Come on. Wow, I'm striking out here, guys. I think it's going to be a little bit higher. Yep, it is. This way and to the left. Come on. Come on, it has to be, right? Or are they going to double trick me? It's going to be over here. Come on. There's temple, come on, jump like a madman. I'm inside a hut. There we go, come on, here it is. It's gonna be right up here. 3, 2, there we go. And we're inside. And let's continue jumping like a madman. Oh, side area. We'll go in and grab whatever we can. Grab the loot, run. Take that, thank you very much. Now, chaos damage I do not have any resistance against, so that stuff like poisons and the purple stuff, that kind of stuff is not good for me. Go right through here. And we're looking for the book. Little book icon. Hope there's something good back here. It showed up as a black dot on my mini map. Wow, I haven't pressed any melee or mana or heal pots or anything. Very, very nice. Here's the fight. I'll even use our blood rage. And only 1,300 there. Oh, I'm bleeding. Jeweler's Orb, Vaal Power Safe. We'll just take all these. You can. There's a vendor recipe for those as well to get Vaal orbs that we're gonna need. So I'm gonna take them. I think with a fragment, a map fragment with that, I think you can get a Vaal orb with a bunch of Vaal gems. Find Putt. We're gonna find her. I don't want to go through the open archway. I want to go through the closed door. Come on. My health is a little lower than it should be right now. By the end of Act 3, it should be at 900. Got a lot of defense, so. And that's what we're going to be working on next anyway, so. More defense. Or more life anyways. There's 2 nodes right next to us, 3. We'll be getting those shortly. Door and run. Run. Come on. I'm cursed. Little cursed things floating over my head. Usually on the run up to bosses, they you know, they make it a longer path, otherwise people would just farm the boss and hope for good drops. So when you're on a long path, you haven't seen a waypoint for a while, there's a boss coming. Oh, we'll take that, and I mean, I could go like that, but it's not going to help me figure out. 31, this is a 31. I mean, it could be better, but it's not an easy way to test, so I'm not going to. We wanted to test this thing right here, though. Reduced amount recovered. Increased rate. So this is like a panic. We'll throw it on here as a panic one. There we go. Those are nice to have. You have one, it's like an instant heal. You know. Usually a penalty to it, but worthwhile to have. You can click it 3 times in a row and I'd be, actually twice, and I'd be back to full health. But usually I'm only have to hit it once. If there's a problem. Come on, Piety. There's a waypoint. And probably should go to the dump tab just in case. And away we go. Come on. Dump tab, no dealing with that stuff. We'll deal with this later. I do like dump tabs. And does he have anything for us? Purchase.
You getting by?
Close, close, close. 4-link, helm or chest or anything? No, 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 man. Nope.
Don't do anything I want.
I'm that desperate for one. And right back in here. Piety this way. Oh boy, this is a long pathway out.
So many weapons of war.
Let's see if I can get the right way out. It's random every time, so but you get a feel for it. There's probably hints, things to look out for. I don't know all the hints for these later acts, stuff like that. We'll try this way. Not confident. There should be a long. That's usually a good site. If you see a big stairway, that's usually a good thing. I want these guys just because I want a shot at whatever they're dropping. What do you guys got? I want 4 links from you. Come on, jump correctly. This way? No, it's going back this way. Wow. Nice. Fancy. Yeah, right now I'd say my life is a little low. Not terrible, but just a little lower than I'd want. I think we're going the right way. Famous last words. It's right this way. Come on. And... Yep, this is the right way. See how much that, you know, they're making a long way, so it's not worth it for people to sit there and farm those things. There's some jitters and a disconnect. Wow, I've never seen it. This is the first time in 3 weeks that I've seen lagginess like this. Wow. Since this whole league, that was the first time I saw, you know, it could be on my end. That's the first time. I was like, what's going on there? Oh, you guys got to see it. Usually the servers are perfect. Like 35 to 38 ping milliseconds. Low ping, very nice. Oh, here's the fight. Oh my gosh. There should be a thing right over here to click as well. Lightning damage, I'll take it. And let's start the fight. I'll take the map off so I can see better.
What have you ever done but serve yourself?
Drop that off. We'll activate our rage thing. Hopefully that'll stay up by killing some ads, but I doubt it. We'll drop. Oh, there's an ad. Let's just focus her down. And... Oh, she was almost gone. Very easy.
Damn you!
I think the minion did it a little better. The minion build did it a little faster. I can always compare the fights.
At least it won't get any worse.
And talk to Greg. Okay. Well, we can just do it this way. Let's go like that. Pretty easy. This is solo self-found, so you guys could do. You should easily do what I'm doing.
Unfortunately,
And we're gonna get some more life. It's okay. We're gonna get life. And 801. Now we have 840. There's a big one there with some regen. These are all 6%ers. Nice, nice, nice. And this one, we have life on our chest. Any life things? Oh, that little bit of regen hurts us. Otherwise, we can take. If your maximum life, if no life modifiers are on your chest, you get a 15% for taking that. So this chest, if we don't roll life on whatever chest we get next, that would be fine. Because I can just put that on there and get 15%. We'll see. But then that's usually where you get a bunch of life from as well. So then 15% of nothing, then not good. A little bit of a catch there, isn't it? Okay, and solve the trials. Travel to the what? In there? I thought we did it. Did I not? Did I? No. Is there a thing in here that I have to hit? Yep. And I forget it. You guys were like, you missed it. I probably didn't go back in here for it. I saw it. I was like, oh, I don't have to worry about it. I'll get it in a second. Then I got sidetracked. So I'm looking for the little book icon or a lever icon on the map. That's all I'm looking for. There's good stuff. So it must and a craft unlock. Very nice. Easy. Oh, get off of these things. Don't stand on the spinning blades of doom. And we'll walk around this way, I guess. Let's go against the grain. Aha! Just for fun. And the crafting recipe is elemental damage with attacks. We already know that physical that does a lot more. I don't got regen and everything going on. And that
must bear
very, very nice. Very nice.
In the left hand, surety in the right.
And we're good here. And then it wants to travel. Go like that. Like that. And the next place it wants us to go is right into the Imperial Gardens to fight Dominus. This episode's pretty long. On the next one we're gonna fight Dominus, and we're gonna do the third lab to unlock Onslaught, which is gonna be more damage, move faster, greatness. But this has been fun. I like this so far. Our build is strong. I've got to unlock, or not unlock, but I got to take care of this dump tab. Oh my gosh. The tower key is ready, so we can go up there and do that fight. We'll put that away, and that away. Wow. And one more peek at this guy. He shouldn't have refreshed or anything. Oh, maybe. Looks kind of refreshed. Maybe. Anything or linked? I don't think it refreshed. Nope. I think it's either once a level or every other level, or it'll possibly, I don't know what the exact thing on it is. And we spoke to Greiger. We're in good shape. I think this is a good spot to wrap things up, and that's what we look like. I figured out what the effect was, and it's from that green swirly stuff. I was like, what is that? Never had this belt on before, so I wasn't sure why. Looks good, sounds good. If you guys like this stuff, there's a button that says thumbs up, and that means more content, or you want this series to continue. The subscribe button is the biggest thing that says do more of those, and I'll answer any comments you have. have a good one and enjoy. You guys can tell I'm having a blast. I want to play more and more and more. I really do.